Hello and welcome to another video. This will be another Larry's Lounge reaction. This one's 20 minutes. It's AFMAO and can be on a camera size with this video. This one is called Are We Really Done? But obviously if that doesn't mean quitting YouTube or anything. If that were the case, they would make a super serious video about it. And anyways, that is the title. And I think it's referring to the prank stuff too. Some people theorize that Joe is going to admit to the prank that happened at Psychodad that Ashley, Jesse, and Jeffrey were involved in. So I guess we'll find out here. With that being said, let's get in this video. This reaction itself will be 25 to 30 minutes long, because I'm sure I'll commentate on parts of this video.
Look, man, I wouldn't find the right time to tell you, and I feel like now, because you have my back, and we see what's really going on. I kind of went behind back, and I was kind of involved with a few things that Jeff and Terry set you up with. The water gun, the color prank here at their house. Like, I knew that was going down. Like, they came to me. Like, after we had that big falling out, I actually went over there. Kind of told them to get some advice on how to handle it going forward.
Seriously?
Yeah, but then hold on, let me finish. Hold on. But I wanted to get some advice on them because they kind of know you. You're her brother, and they know you. They love you, and they give me advice on how to handle the situation. Wait, he's walking off. Listen, can you listen to me at least?
Dude,
and I've been saying, hold on.
All things like this is what I need to hear right now. That you all of a sudden, I also been pranking you all along here.
I'm sorry, dude. Look, it's not like you didn't do the same thing to me. They prey on the weak, man. They prey on the weak. I went over there looking for advice on how to handle our friendship and mend our bond. The fence that was broken, I wanted to mend it. And then they decided to try and jump on it right away. Like, well, you know what you should do? You should get back at him. And they jumped right on it. It's like Tonto, dude. He jumped on it.
What else did they do? Did they do the tiki statue?
Oh, I don't know anything about that. I don't know anything about that. I know they did the dolls out back. And then the,
You knew that they did the dolls?
Yeah.
With the doll crap in it?
I didn't know about any doll crap, no. I knew they were doing dolls out back, and then I knew about the color, I didn't know they didn't do color either. They just had me set you up to go there.
Wow.
And they told me to kind of keep Tom back.
Why wouldn't you have told me this by now? Why have you been holding that back, dude?
Dude, first of all, we were going through our own thing for a little while there.
I told you everything after.
Yeah, but this is we were in a volatile state. I didn't want to add any more fuel to the fire. I kind of wanted to just let them settle down. The entire time I was stressed out. I mean, I was even more on edge with Weber than I had been typically because I was stressed out on when to tell you, and I'm sorry. But dude, they prey on a weak mind. You know I have a weak mind. Dude, they're predators. And that's what you have to realize, that they saw my weakness and they jumped right on it. They really did.
I can't get real mad at you because it's like I did the same thing to you.
You literally did the same exact thing to me, and that's what they said to me. Like, he did it to you, why not do it to him? I said that's how they got me. And I was upset because we got in a big, huge fight.
All right, Joe. So are you telling me though that they didn't break my tiki statue?
I have no idea about your tiki statue. I swear.
Oh, you weren't even here. Like last week, the doorbell rang.
Dude,
go outside. Do you remember my alarm?
Lights up.
Oh, wait a second.
Wait a second. I'm trying to, what is it? Like, who's setting up, like...
Let me hear it.
Yeah, you're coming in nowhere, dude. Yeah, so I kind of set him up. I didn't set him up.
A pretzel right there.
They used me to set them up.
Who used you?
Jeff and Terry.
The pepperoni on Panera's new toasted baguette is sliced a little thicker to hold more flavor. So when fresh...
Jeff and Terry.
Well, it looks like that person was right, by the way. I had a feeling that Joe was going to admit that.
We're like pawns on their chessboard. It's how it feels. But the other day, his name's T. Remember that T guy out there that lit up that was on his bar?
No, this guy.
Like a little aloha sign.
My favorite
Tiki Tom?
statue. My favorite statue.
Yeah, you call him Tiki Tom. That's Tom.
Yeah, was sitting outside like this with this note inside.
There's not a note?
Well, there's a few different things here.
Is this the same note? Like,
No, this is a whole different
But
note.
it's very similar.
Oops.
Yeah,
My bad.
That's all it said.
that's it?
With a ribbon around it and everything.
So, I
So
find
you didn't have nothing to do with this.
No, I promise you I had nothing to do with this. And I'll be 100% honest with you. I don't see that.
What the hell? I like this guy.
I don't see
I
Jeff.
love that guy.
I don't see
And the
Jeff
thing is,
Terry
I went on since then and looked at Amazon. They don't even have them there
Was this
anymore.
always
They're
bad?
unavailable.
Yeah, it's upside down. They put it up and down on purpose.
Was this the same? Like, do you think it's the same person as the note? Were there any yellow feathers?
Well, see, that's the thing. It's printed out, just like the other notes.
No.
And it was rolled up, so they've all been rolled up like that too. Which is, I
Tiki
think,
Tom,
the one that
Well, no,
was
the
in my
other
cloud
one we
in
got
my
was in an
car.
envelope.
But the one that was in my car is rolled up like that.
Oh, that's true.
That was Terry and Jeff, though, that did that.
I know. So I think, dude, I don't think Terry and Jeff would break that. I don't think that they would do that.
I can totally get this back.
Unless it was an accident. That's why I said, oh,
There's a lot of pieces.
here, there's a
missing,
hole on
though.
top, and then there's a hole on the bottom.
That looks intentional.
Well, now, I mean,
Well, that's
So
the
it
thing.
makes you think. So I don't know that it would just
That's
fall over and break
character.
that way. It's almost like a bobblehead. Put like a little spring in there.
I don't even know if it works anymore.
look, Tiki Tom's.
It's like a bobblehead.
I like it more now, actually.
So it's either them doing it or somebody that's
here's the
smart
thing,
enough that's using that
I was
against
thinking
them.
about that, and it's like, before I go and accuse them of that, or ask them if they did it, because when you get asked if you did something and you didn't do it,
So you think
very
it's Jeff and
offensive.
Terry?
I do not.
I'm going against that only now
Why
because
would
it
we believe
did.
you?
It doesn't. Well, it doesn't.
Dan
I
and I
agree.
actually,
No, I know you make a valid point. I get what you're saying.
Should I believe you?
Dan and I actually talked about this a little bit earlier, right?
Yeah.
Because we had thought that this might have also been Weber, because this kind of has like some like weird
Well,
thing
if
they
he's saying
do
that,
all over it.
forget the lounge, it could be.
Was Weber here when the door
Yeah,
rang?
Yes.
Yeah.
So it couldn't have been him, right?
However, I don't know how the doorbell rings. I don't get that, because the doorbell rings, and
And then when they go on
we're
the
all
front.
like all of a sudden we could be standing here, doorbell rings, and I'll go out there. There's a letter there one time. This time that's outside. However,
All positioned, all nice, just sitting
Weber
there.
could easily put that there.
He could have known that when
He went to the bathroom.
No one of us leave. Like, oh, what is this down
Yeah.
here? He might not have known the doorbell would have rang.
Who rang the doorbell?
Well, that's what I
Who
don't know.
knows? I mean, there could be a shortened doorbell to be honest, because it seems to ring.
It happens a lot. It doesn't. I have a lot of weird stuff that goes on in
Yeah,
this
sometimes
house.
you'll smell cigarette
The
smoke out of nowhere.
The TV
Still
went on
works.
by itself.
Yeah.
Sometimes the lights out there flicker all the time.
But that's not a coincidence, right?
Still works.
Oh, you got it on?
Could be a headless horseman, except for he's not orange.
Is that weird?
Yeah. I know it was on when we opened the door. It was on. Did I turn it off? I don't remember. I might have turned it off.
Either way.
I don't remember either.
That
But, like,
was done now.
but just given
Just done.
But just given the circumstance
I mean,
of the
it's time
tiki,
to
like,
retaliate.
given the circumstance of the tiki just
Well, that's-
standing there the way it was, like the head position right next to it, the rolled up note with a little
If
nice little ribbon tied around it.
You're saying you don't know who to retaliate on? I'd say retaliate on everyone.
Well, see, that's the thing.
That's
I
the
don't
thing.
want to. I don't want to retaliate on Jeff and Terry, because it doesn't make any sense that they would have actually put a rolled up note inside there that I would have known that it was there, because that's what it.
We are both involved with the prank with
Yeah.
them. That there was a
I
note
say we
involved.
get them anyway.
Unless they were doing something like reverse psychology.
Yeah, but that's pretty deep to get
Yeah.
both of us on that, and then I think it's somebody that's saying, "Hey, look."
I am curious on who did the tiki thing, because I have no idea who could have done that. And I don't think Psycho Dad and Teresa would do something like that too, so.
So
They did this. Let's copycat them and make it look like it's them and throw some shit on somebody else other than themselves.
So they've been
I feel like
conquering
Uncle
and
Jeff
dividing
and Aunt
all
Terry
of us
have like more
this whole
integrity than to just leave it on the doorstep.
I
with a
agree.
note.
I
And
think
that's the
they
other
broke.
thing.
That's the other thing.
I
I
don't
think
Did
they
they
broke
infiltrate Weber too?
See, that's the thing. But
They got you?
Yeah,
Actually,
Weber probably liked it,
no. Terry does not like Weber. He told Terry "F you" one time at a
Oh, yeah,
party
remember him?
outside.
Terry.
Yeah,
He
you
said
remember
"F you" when we were playing Mafia.
Why is this guy still coming around?
He apologized to her for it.
I've been saying that for years. I feel like. Sorry, not to be a dick.
And then I remember right after it happened, because we had a picnic here and we were playing Mafia. He said "F you" to her, and I was like, this is the first time he ever met her. I was like, why would you say that to my sister? So I said something to him. He apologized to her and everything. Obviously, he was showing me a sign right from the beginning,
Dude.
right?
Yep.
Also, so the message is typed. So if it was an actual accident, they'd write it with paper, right?
Yeah.
But
Right.
since it's typed out,
Right.
it seems like they typed it first and then broke it. It was like intentional.
It could have been, right? Yeah.
Yeah, just to make it look like it was an accident. I think if Jeff or Terry broke something that they know you liked and that you're proud, because you showed us that right away.
Right.
I'm sure they've been here since I was up there. You had to have showed them that too.
Yeah.
They would have let you know.
I believe.
They don't seem like those kind of people that would
I
break
believe
something like that.
100% that if it was Jeff and Terry, that I would have gotten a new one.
100%.
They would have owned up.
100%.
I don't believe that they would ever break something of mine because then they know that.
Yeah, intentionally or not, they would have made up for it.
Yeah.
Even if it was an accident, they still would have made up for it.
Yeah.
Yep.
And see, that's the thing. Is like, who would do something like this, right? And it's something else is fishy though, Kevin, because like the other note that we had, if you remember correctly, the things that it said Weber is pure.
Pure.
Right. So who would put that? Who would put that on the note?
Weber.
Right.
Pure shit. Who said that? Was that Joe or Kevin? That's actually funny.
I mean, it makes sense.
But then I thought at first, I was like, oh, maybe he put that on there, or whoever put it there, was so that we would, think that it was Weber.
Right. No, as we said last time.
But again, the reverse psychology thing, right?
It goes back and forth, so there's no way to tell
He
anything.
writes like he speaks.
That is true too.
Condescending.
Wait, what
Better
does it happen again? Is that what it said? I feel like I have Britney Spears song in my head.
You still have that letter?
No, that one just said, oops. No,
Like, read it in Weber's
my
voice.
bad, I think.
Read that letter in Weber's voice.
Oops. Well, my bad.
The other,
Yeah.
the other one.
Read it in his condescending.
Let me see where that. I think that's
Like, read it as
I
if
feel
he's
like that
talking to Joe.
Right.
Joe.
Well,
How?
my bad.
No H. Or no J.
All right, Joe, you doing good, Weber. I don't know if that's a good thing.
Hello, losers. Did you miss me? Y'all still don't have a clue.
You had me at losers.
Blaming each other seems all that you can who. I had no plans for some, but Hugh brought me them into the game. Now there will be a law of losers. Larry and Joe are to blame. Larry's Lounge losers. Psycho Family wankers. Dr. Smoke is a joke. Weber is the only pure one.
Yo, if you think about it, it actually does make sense
Sam.
because it's like, I think maybe it's him and he's in cahoots with.
I like it when they imitate how Weber talks too. Damn, sorry, 10 minutes in, 11. It's just hilarious. And what Weber did recently, I do not like him one bit right now. And I don't know, he might be too far gone at this point. Weber might be permanently kicked off. He was gone for months. So I think we could do good without Weber being in these videos. Or challenges, as far as Lounge TV is concerned.
Dr. Smoke.
Well, they have a
That makes
past.
sense.
Remember?
Yeah. That he, yeah.
They knew each other before any of us knew
And
each
when
other.
when they got caught about the whole grill thing, or the smoker, I think that they were blaming each other.
And remember Weber played stupid when Dahl was like, I know you, and
Yeah.
like Weber's like,
P.S. Yeggs, the faster you go home, the better it will be for you. I think that he's just jealous Yeggs is here now.
that's his way of trying to do
And
it.
that makes sense too.
He's hating on you.
Because I did not understand why the whole thing about Yeggs was even in there. Because who would say something about that? Terry and Jeff, they never had a problem with you.
Yeah, they wouldn't. Why would you? You're a great dude to his, you're a
Who
great
would
friend to
have a
his son.
problem with Yeggs?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Who has a problem with Yeggs?
No problem with me if they got a problem with the eggs.
So that's what I'm saying.
Me too, buddy. I got your back.
So here I think maybe
I don't think
Weber
he needs this, but we
has
got it.
always been.
Yeah, no one should be having any problems with the eggs. The eggs does nothing wrong. He's living with Jesse at the Rigid house. I mean, so I have no idea who this could be, honestly.
First of all, jealous of you,
Coach, you
right?
I agree,
He was gone
100%.
for so long, then all of a sudden he comes back.
Why is he
around,
jealous
right?
of you? Because of me?
I think it has something to do with both you guys, to be honest with you. I think that he just has a problem with me being funnier than him and more clever.
Yeah. And then all of a sudden Yeggs is out here.
I mean, he does bring out the worst in me.
He brings out the worst in me 100%. I don't think anybody else is bringing out worse than me in my entire life.
Yeah, I feel bad because I feel like he's had me snowed for all this time now. It's like I always.
Because you don't look at somebody that it's hard to imagine somebody
Say
would be
Jon
that
Snow.
way.
Jon Snow. I know nothing.
Johnson.
But it's hard to imagine that a dude would be that way to another dude.
Yeah, right. And I feel like and I always, because I always did take his side against you, and I always was like, Joe, I feel like you're coming at him all the
It's
time.
hard to imagine somebody that calculated and that just douchey. Like, it's hard to accept somebody would be like that because you're so far from that.
But there's no way he could do this by himself. All this stuff. There's no way.
No. I agree, and there's no other way he could be inside with anybody else. Who else would be inside with? JT's not going to work with him. Jesse's not going to work with him. Jeff and Terry definitely work with him. It's got to be Dr. Smoke. It's got to be Dr.
Yeah, because all this stuff has either happened when they were around,
One or the other.
or Weber was around.
Where are those clowns been?
I have no idea. Well, I think we kind of scared them off the last time they were here. I think when he was here, we were like, don't.
Was I here? Or
I don't remember. I remember me and Joe telling him like, don't come around no more.
And it got weird, and then it got awkward, and then we had to shut him down.
Yeah.
I feel like they're shutting the door to a lot more people now, and it sucks because
I feel like we got to be guarded.
I feel like they had to be guarded. I feel like the lounge now has to have a wall around it, and it's a shame. It defeats the purpose of having a lounge, which is
So
open.
we have to.
It's a secret club.
Yeah, we have to trust.
Have our own handshake.
We have to trust,
We'll work on that.
and it's hard because it's like we've turned on each other, thinking
Goodies
that
never
it's each
die.
other.
No, we can trust each other. I won't backstab you. We had it was a one-off situation.
And there's things I know that went on that it couldn't have been you, unless you were working with other people. It can't be you.
Yeah, but the only people I work with other than you or them. I wouldn't work with Weber.
Right. And that's what I said. I
That
really,
would be the
I really
alternate- that
feel
would
like
be the alternate
I really
that I
feel like
was
what
working with
happened was we wound up getting involved, and I think that letter even says it. We involved other people. Jeff and Terry weren't even part of this whole thing, whatever this sick person's doing, and we involved them.
They felt attacked.
And then, of course, if we
came back harder.
if we do something to them, they're going to do something to
And they
us.
divided and conquered. They did a great job. But I think we attacked them probably unprovoked. We didn't know that. They did. And then
Right.
they came back a little bit harder than we did.
So what are we searching for? What are we treasure hunting for?
Yeah, I don't think it is Sakura and Teresa though, as far as that threatening letter is concerned. That's just not something they would do. Even though Jeffrey would probably do something like that, I don't think he would insult his whole family like that. So this is someone completely different. Might be someone we haven't seen yet, or at least on this channel. But yeah,
That's what I don't understand. Unless it was
What's
going
missing?
unless it was going to be that. And
They
broken,
dropped it.
which is a possibility.
Oh my gosh, I didn't even think about that. Maybe they were going to try and steal this.
I mean, nothing has happened, so I have no idea what that part's about, unless they were talking about that.
That's very interesting,
I
dude.
feel like this is only one part.
oh, this is
Two parts.
Well, here's the other part right here.
I mean,
Yeah, everybody's got jokes.
Yeah.
I'm sorry that you can't fix this.
Gags was on top of it.
It's a shame, man, because I remember when we were at
I
that.
was so excited about
And
getting
then remember we saw lights go off, we saw the lights hanging, and then we saw this guy. I'm like, oh my god, the thing lights up too.
Tiki Tom.
Tiki Tom. Kevin even gave him a nickname.
I did.
And the worst thing was when I went back on Amazon to see if I could order another one. They're unavailable now,
No, that's the worst.
Cool.
so I can't even get another one. They got these a lot of other ugly tiki statues that have like their tongue out.
Yeah,
And
but
stuff.
look at his face.
It doesn't look happy
But
like
it's
this
not
guy.
this guy.
Yeah.
This guy kind of reminds me of the guy from a Major League.
A little bit.
Yeah,
what's his name?
or the cigar,
Abu?
or the cigar Indian.
Oh yeah, that guy
Yeah.
too.
A little bit.
But
It looks like a happy
what was his
person.
name? What's his name in that movie?
And then his head looks like
Jabu.
He looks like Groot.
F you, Jabu. I do myself.
It's like Groot met Jabu.
Well, yeah, but look at his head. Looks like Groot.
You can probably fix even a neck brace or something. I don't know.
Well, what about the headgear? You gotta grab him up here and you gotta give him a fake arm.
Put a band-aid
Get
over
some-
that.
get some Band-Aid, yeah.
Put a thing around there. All right, yeah,
Frank-
that's your job.
Like a
Yeah.
Frankenstein.
I mean, you can get his head back on pretty easily. You can
Yeah,
super with
but
that.
it's
The
not the
problem is
same.
that, well, it would be if it wasn't for that hole or that arm missing.
Yeah.
If it wasn't for those two things, it'd be fine. I find it hard to believe that it just fell and broke like that. Like, I would find this broken off would be one thing, but everything else seems a little ridiculous to me.
Yeah, it seems like it was smashed to me.
Like, it was deliberate, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it looks like it was hit with a hammer there.
Yeah, right.
Makes you wonder.
It looks like, to me, it looks like somebody
wonder
like
who's
just
doing this.
picked it up and just
Can't believe this came
bam
out.
threw it
Weber
down.
was
I hope
here
they
the
find
night that showed up.
Yep.
Yeah.
Sure
And I
was.
can't tell you when the last time I saw it on the.
Yeah, I'm wondering who's doing this threatening letter and all this crap, because this is not a new thing. This popped up like 2-3 years ago. Now it's a thing again. I mean, this threatening letter crap is almost as old as the gag on this channel of Larry getting on Tom's case for the the cleaning that basketball court. So, running gag. That's been a running gag, and so is this threatening letter. Although I wouldn't call that a running gag, though. I would call that someone that's just, I don't know. But I'm hoping in the next month or two we find out who's doing these letters. I don't think it's anyone in the Ridgway family.
On the tiki bar.
Right.
Because I don't remember.
At the moment, I'm going to say it's Weber, but I'm not 100%.
Gonna got here, tried to steal as a prank, and then
Or
decided
his
that
accomplice
he's mad and he broke
Was
it.
he on his phone when he was here?
I don't remember.
Like he's got you occupied, yeah.
I have a
Do
hard
it
time paying
now.
attention to him because he irritates me a lot.
I mean, whenever he goes to the
Spend most of my
bathroom.
time ignoring him.
Yeah, and whenever he goes to the bathroom and stuff, we
I mean,
don't-
he's already in. He's got headspace on you now.
Not anymore.
You take it back.
No, everybody's seen the way he is. I'm fine. I feel great about everything, to be honest with you.
Forget the lounge.
Yeah,
All right,
yeah,
forget him.
What a jerk off.
Yeah,
Yeah,
today
exactly.
it's
Thank
almost
you,
like his
Kevin.
true colors came out, right? So it's like I don't ever want to see him again.
Don't blame me.
Neither do I. Someone who wants to say fuck the lounge, no, fuck Weber. Honestly, because that is just ridiculous.
I don't blame him because I feel like that his true colors came out. I feel like that he showed. I want to say true colors again. Showed what? Showed his saying there.
His true self.
I feel like we're saying true too much, but yeah, I mean he showed who he was.
True.
What'd you say, Tom?
His real face.
Maybe.
True.
Yeah,
That could be it.
yeah, and I think he was making it all about you, and it was all about I think he obviously. I wonder how long this has been going on that he feels like he should have been getting paid and stuff like that.
I think this
'cause
is day one. The day he came out. As soon as he realized you can make money doing YouTube, I think it all started from there.
Yeah.
You can make money doing YouTube.
Well,
What does that sound?
maybe a little bit.
You made a weird sound. I just realized. Yeah.
Because it's because you did YouTube. It's not
Yeah.
easy to make money on YouTube.
No, it's yeah.
Yeah, right.
He's hooked
Yeah.
up PayPal.
And we don't have the following with enough views to make enough money to pay everybody. I mean, if we did, we would do it.
Yeah, 100%. You're a fair guy.
Yeah.
Make it rain.
Like I said, he's out.
I'm happy.
He's out.
I mean, I feel great about the whole situation. I don't know about anybody else.
Forget him.
I mean, I'm upset about this. Not happy about this.
Yeah. And the thing is, like, I don't know for 100% that it was him that did that. But
Neither do
I'm
I,
gonna-
but
enough reason
I'm going to assume that if you're that bitter about everything, that maybe you had something to do with that. And hopefully that's the last thing that he ever.
Anybody, it's gone.
Like, and that's it. That's it. He's done now. So, you know what? Good riddance. That's all I say.
Here, dude.
Scroll.
Okay. So that was an interesting video right there. So yeah, I think it is Weber doing this, but if this threatening letter thing doesn't come back for like, I want to say a few weeks, maybe a month, then that's pretty much going to confirm that it's Weber. Because if he's not allowed back in the house, then he will be called on the security cam if he tries anything else. And honestly, that threatening letter, the only person that was praised in it was Weber. But no, I agree with Larry. Good riddance to Weber. I really don't want to see him again. And Larry said that literally a few minutes ago in this reaction. So, but yeah, this is an interesting reaction and all that. So I'm looking forward to what happens next. With the conclusion of this video, we're not sure what we'll see next on Larry's Lounge, so I guess we will find out about that. So tomorrow will be a Lounge TV videos, so I'll be doing a reaction to that. There may be some, like a couple videos I may not react to of Lounge TV, but so far, you know, I've been reacting to every video. Like, if he does a chicken update, I'm gonna react to that. Not Q&A, fan mail, I'll react to that, or any challenge video. But if it's like an over hour long video of them building something, I may not react to that. And if I do, I'll just do a review of it, so to speak. You know, I do the Devil Inside showcases, it'll be like that. So, I'll watch the... Yeah, anyways. So I'm going to go ahead and end this video here. Stay tuned for the next one. The videos to expect today. At 11:30, I will do an SMG4 short. After this video is uploaded, I'm going to do a short update discussion, just on a couple topics. Not really drama related, though. The F-Mile reaction will be a thing. Before I get on Red Dead with Willem, I'll do a McJuggerNuggets short. And tonight, I will do a reading comments video. However, if the YouTubers I react to currently do upload, like Kid Behind the Camera, Boogie, and McJuggerNuggets, you'll see reaction out of that too. Oh, and Psycho Dad as well. So, with that being said, this ends this video. Stay tuned for the next one.